Welcome. In this video I am going to solve this particular word question. So first let us read the word question. The ratio between the speeds of two trains is 7:8. If the second train runs 360 kilometers in 4 hours, find the speed of the first train. So in this question we have to find what is the speed of the first train. So in order to solve this question, first we will label the two trains as train 1 and train 2. So let the two trains be train 1 and train 2. So let the two trains be train 1 and train 2. Now we have been given the ratio of the speeds of the two trains. So the ratio of the speed of train 1 to train 2, that is 7:8. So speed of train 1 to speed of train 2, that is equal to 7:8. Now this same information I can write it in another way. So speed of train 1 to speed of train 2 is equal to 7:8. So this I can write it as speed of train 1 upon speed of train 2, that is equal to 7/8. So this same information I have written it in this way. Now let us go to the second statement. The second statement says, if the second train runs 360 kilometers in 4 hours, find the speed of the first train. So for second train we have been given the distance and the time. The second train travels 360 kilometers in 4 hours. So the distance traveled by the second train is 360 kilometers. And the time taken to travel that distance by the second train is 4 hours. So the distance traveled and the time taken is given for the second train. So from here we can find the speed of the second train. Because we know the distance, we know the time, so we can calculate the speed of the second train. We know the distance traveled by the second train, we know the time taken to travel that distance by the second train. So distance and time is given to us, so we can find the speed of the second train. So let us calculate the speed of the second train. So we are going to calculate the actual speed of train 2. So actual speed of train 2, that we will calculate. Now we know that speed is distance by time. So therefore actual speed of train 2 will be distance traveled by train 2 divided by the time taken to cover that distance. By train 2. So that is equal to, now what is the distance traveled by train 2? The distance traveled by train 2 is 360 kilometers. So 360 kilometers is the distance traveled. And what is the time taken to cover that distance by train 2? The time taken is 4 hours. So therefore the actual speed of train 2 is 360 kilometers divided by 4 hours. So 360 divided by 4 is 90. And the unit will be kilometer per hour. So actual speed of train 2 is 90 kilometer per hour. So actual speed of train 2 is 90 kilometers per hour. And now let us go back to this information. Speed of train 1 to speed of train 2 is equal to 7:8. Now we have calculated the actual speed of train 2, which is 90 kilometers per hour. So that information I will substitute over here. So speed of train 2 is 90 kilometers per hour. We have just now calculated it. So this information will now become speed of train 1 upon speed of train 2. So what is the actual speed of train 2? The actual speed of train 2 is 90 kilometers per hour. So here I will write 90 kilometers per hour because that is the speed of train 2. So 90 kilometers per hour. 90. That is equal to 7/8. So speed of train 1 upon 90 kilometers per hour is equal to 7/8. So from here now we can calculate the speed of train 1. So what is the speed of train 1? So therefore speed of train 1, that is 7/8 multiplied to 90 kilometers per hour. So from here I can write this statement. So speed of train 1 is 7/8 multiplied to 90 kilometers per hour. And now we will solve this. So 7/8 into 90 kilometers per hour. So the unit will be kilometers per hour. Now 7/8 into 90. So 7 into 90 is 630. So 630 by 8. 630 by 8 kilometers per hour. Or you can simplify it by dividing. So 630 by 8. How much is 630 by 8? So 630 divided by 8. So that is 8 7s are 56. 7. Bring this 0 down. So 70. 8 8s are 64. Remainder 6. Now put a decimal. So we will put a 0 here. So 8 7s are 56. Remainder 4. Because of this decimal we will add a 0. 8 5s are 40. Remainder 0. So 630 divided by 8 is 78.75. So 78.75. This much kilometer per hour. So speed of train 1 is 78.75 kilometers per hour. So we have found the speed of train 1. And in this question we have to find the speed of the first train. So speed of the first train is, either you can say 630 by 8 kilometers per hour, or you can say 78.75 kilometers per hour. So this is how I have solved this particular word question.